If you are not automating these 8 processes in your business today, you are missing a huge opportunity to become more scalable, to improve your margins, and to focus on what really matters to your business. So today I'm going to talk to you about 8 automations that every business needs to have running today in 2023 that is very, very important, where you can become more scalable so you can focus on what really matters to your business. You can improve your margins, and also you can gain important competitive advantage on the market. Okay, so let's get started. The first process that I want to talk to you about is sales outreach process. So if you are running campaigns to going after more leads, to generate leads to your business, and if you're doing that manually, you need to start automating that process right now. Okay, so when we're talking about sales outreach process, we talk about scraping leads. So finding the right leads for your business. We are talking about even verifying emails, finding LinkedIn URLs to make sure that you have the right information to then, of course, run your campaigns. And we are also talking about building a message sequence. So it can be an email sequence, it can be a DM sequence, and then, of course, doing the follow-up. So every step of that process can be automated and should be automated, from scraping leads, from building the cold email sequence, so building the DM sequence. Everything on that process can be and should be automated right now. So the goal is for you to build a multi-channel lead generation machine that can run for your business without you having to spend a lot of time on it. So that's the first process that you need to automate right now. The second process is client onboarding. So you are doing the lead generation campaigns, you're starting to get more clients, which is good, but now you have to onboard that client into your business. So usually to onboard a new client, you have to do a lot of different steps. It tends to be a very manual process on your company, and that's something that you need to start automating right now. So let's just give you one example. So let's say that you are onboarding a new client. You need to build a contract for that client. You need to send an invoice. You need to create a Google Drive folder. You need to create maybe a Slack channel so you can better communicate with that client. You need to send a welcome email. You need to send a welcome message. So there are a lot of different things that usually a company needs to do to onboard a new client that should be automated. Okay, so instead of spending 1-2 hours onboarding every new client, you can do that in a matter of seconds, so you can scale that process. If you're spending too much time onboarding a new client, it's going to be very difficult for you to scale your operation, because you can't handle, let's say, 10 new clients a week, because that will require a lot of your time, a lot of your team's time. So that's the second process that you should start automating right now. Okay, so the third process is project management. Okay, so of course, now you are onboarding new clients. Now you need to make sure that you are managing the deliverables for that client efficiently, right? So you need to have a system in place. And I'm not only talking about a tool, but also a system, a workflow that you need to, that you're going to use to manage your projects, to manage your tasks, to manage everything that your team needs to do to make sure that you're going to deliver great results to your clients. The fourth process is contract and document creation. I know that most of the times people think that it's very hard to automate a document or a contract that requires a lot of different variables depending on the type of client or depending on the type of document. in order to build it into automated, but you can automate a contract, a document, even with a lot of different variables. So you just need to make sure that on the automation, you are getting that data from one place and adding to that document. So you are creating that document with the right data inside it. So usually, depending on the type of business that you have and depending on the type of industry that you are in, contract creation, for example, consumes a lot of your time and a lot of your team's time. So the goal here is for you to automate that process to make sure that you are focusing on the things that matter to your business. So you're focused, instead of focusing too much time on creating documents, you are focusing on delivering great service and great products to your clients. So that's the end goal of this process, right? So that's the end goal of automation. So you can really focus on that. I'll give you one example. I work with one of the biggest real estate companies in the world, and their brokers were spending more time creating documents, creating contracts, than on going after more deals. So that's not efficient at all, right? So after I kind of automate the whole contract creation process, they are now increasing their sales because they can use their time to go after more clients, to go after more deals. So that's how automation can help you scale. The fifth process is invoicing and payments. Again, the same example that I was talking about before about contracts, invoicing, payroll, payments, all that stuff consumes a lot of your time and a lot of your team's time. I know this, and this is backend stuff. This is not a client-facing activity, so you need to automate everything that you can on this process. So creating subscriptions, sending invoices, adding clients to ERPs, adding clients to tools like QuickBooks, Xero. You need to automate all of that. The next one is data transfer. Okay, so when I talking about data transfer, I mean that moving information from one place to another. So moving data from one tool to another tool. For example, moving data from your CRM to your ERP. So every time that you are spending too much time on this type of process, know that this is one of the first ones that you need to start automating, because this is not adding value to your business. You are just spending your time, you are just spending your team's time on stuff that really doesn't matter. The next one is employee onboarding. So the same way that I talked about before, automating your client onboarding process, you should automate your employee onboarding process. And for this one, you should divide it into different phases, right? So the first phase is setting up the right tools and access for that new employee. So, of course, every time that you are onboarding a new employee, you need to set up inboxes, you need to give access to the right tools, you need to set up, for example, email signatures and all that kind of stuff. So that's the first part that you should automate. The second part is SOPs and training. So your employee should be ready, should be able to start working with the right access to the tools and everything, but also he or she needs to know everything that he or she can start doing. So that's why SOPs and training are very important. So you can automate that entire workflow. So once a new employee is starting to onboard, you can start sending a complete SOP, a complete training about from your company culture, from your company processes, and for specific functions. For example, like how your marketing strategy works, how your operation works. So you need to start automating that process as well. Last but not least, dashboard and reporting. Now, of course, you are delivering great results to your clients and you want to show those results to them. So you are sometimes putting together some different data, information from different sources, and building a full dashboard so your client can have access to it. So maybe you're doing that monthly or maybe weekly, and like putting everything together and sending to your clients. So again, you need to divide this into two different pieces, right? The first piece is to automate the whole data gathering, the whole process of putting the data in just one place, so you can automate that. The second part is to update that data and sending to your clients. So first, you're gonna need to build just once your reporting, the template that you're gonna use it, in the type of data that you want to add to that dashboard. So once you automate that, then you can set up to automatically send the most updated data to your clients every week or every month or anytime that you want, right? That not only gonna save you and your team a lot of time. So imagine that you're doing that with 20 clients, 50 clients, 100 clients. It will take a lot of time, right? So by automating this, you are scaling your operation, and you are also sending faster and better results to your clients. So you will show your clients that you have an efficient operations by delivering this kind of data more frequently and with the most updated version of all the information inside. So that's why this process is really important for you to automate as well. So those were the 8 automations that I recommend you to start building on your business in 2023. Hope this has been helpful. If you need help to automate all those processes that I talked about, click on the link down below, book a call with me so I can help you find out the automation opportunities within your business and how we can automate everything, making your business more scalable, improving your margins, and make sure that you are focusing on the right tasks on your business. Thank you.